Feedback paint over in your artwork. Did it get better? Did it get worse? You today, you're going to be the judge if I was able to help 3 random amazing artists today. Number 1, we have a fantastic pool, beach, sea, world of the water scene. And what I did was focusing on the big picture, no details, but just the big picture. It's a very blue day. It's a very blue sky. So color composition, curves. Blue. What I did here was to make the highlights even more bluish, while I made the middle gray levels and the shadows a little bit more into yellow. Here, what I'm doing is making shadows and dark tones more into purple. And now I can make the bright ones into green. Yeah. What I did right here, I just clicked it here, and then I went into curves. And then I opened this tool right here that you can see. And I was changing my curves. What are those? I was changing the blue channel, making things more bluish or less bluish. I was in the green, make it more green, less green. And I was in the reds, make things more red, less red. Close it, lock at that layer. Now we are going to make corners a little bit darker because we don't want them being that strong. And especially water very far away, it tends to get very dark. Why? Because it's harder to see the reflection. You just see it like, oh yeah, so dark, right? So dark. That's dark. Especially close to the corners. I'm doing the corners darker to give more contrast to the middle area. Why we do that? Because contrast manipulates the eye of the viewer to where we want it to be. And you can see here that I focused, hey, watercolor. Hey, what is the overall format that the ocean should go? How would the reflection react? How would the water texture be? Do you see how it created even more the effect of the circular perspective? Damn, like damn. And then we reinforce a little bit. What? The reflections around this leaf. And here it's falling a lot of water from the tail and around you. This shadow could get even darker because it means the sun is ahead of you, in front of you, especially close to the body, okay? And remember, armpits are very dark. The lines you do here, I do enjoy them, but they could be a little bit thinner. Just a little bit thinner just to show, hey, water just keep on going and going and no one can stop. And all those things, I was here just drawing and focused, thinking, hey, how can I prove it? Without just focusing into crazy small details. Because it's so easy, champs, to get lost. Just thinking, hey, there is the specific one detail, that second specific detail. But no, it does not need to be necessarily that way. It does not need to be, hey, this and this and this and that. You can have your own way of doing it if you think more about the composition, if you think more about the big overall picture. And that's something that I myself find making a mistake in my artwork when I focus too much on a specific detail and not in the overall picture. And do not get me wrong, I do enjoy a lot drawing details and rendering, but it's still not as important as the overall composition. Clouds, don't be shy to make it even blurrier. Focus into not creating a pattern, but into creating that random movement, very cringe that Gabe's just made. It could be a cloud. It could. I'm going to right now choose a different mode for my brush, and I believe I'll be going for color dodge to create some highlights. Do you see that? I just selected the color of the water, and now I'm painting. Effect time, change mode to overlay, because we can see a lot inside of the water right here, like a lot. And the more far away, not so much. So yeah, you far away, you go dark, you close, you bright. The water was very, very green. You can keep that water green if you would like. A camera filter, I'm going into color mixer, hue, pick the blues and go into green. And take care. Be careful whenever you're drawing the veggies. Be sure that they are having contrast with the background that they are, and also that they are not forming a specific pattern, but you can see them changing and becoming what they need to be. And you can even add a flower in the top of that. If it's the lily, water lily, you could even add that. I think this trapezium here would just not be that large. We could also have more light in the character. I believe the upper area of the character, only the upper could be much brighter. Because this is such a bright day. In very bright days, things get like, whoa, extra duper bright. Wow. Lovely. And so that's the main change we got here. And I'm sure you can have fantastic tips just by this first one. Enjoy it, did enjoy it, liking it, not liking it. Second one we are doing is of Murder Drones. For those that do not know, Murder Drones is an amazing, fantastic show for free. Anyone can watch on YouTube. So cute and amazing and almost gore, but there is no meat since they are robots. Such a fantastic cartoon. Recommended. Animation is incredible, characters are incredible. Same studio that made Digital Amazing Circus. So this scene, it's a great cozy scene which you can see both characters together just chilling close to the campfire, and that's where we gotta know what our priorities are. Is our priority to see both characters more, or the fireplace? Is our priority to see more the background or the characters? And that's where we're going to focus even more into. That's right, focusing into hierarchy, because hierarchy is the number one thing that is going to guide the eyes of your viewer, that is going to make them choose, hey, I should look here first. No, I should look this other way first. And that's what I did. What I'm going to do here is show contrast between the characters and the background. That's why I'm taking all that effort to make here the selection, because this is so important. Color burn mode in my brush. I know you're receiving light from above, and exactly because of that you're gonna be darker. Because the light of the sky may be something, but the light close to them is something much more. I separated even more both main characters from the background, from everything around them, to show, hey, nothing close to them is as important as them. They are the number one thing that I want people to look and go, wow, incredible, wow, detailed. And that's what I was focusing by doing the background around them with less contrast and much more in the corners, more contrast, and very close to them the background light. We can see how separated they are from the background. That wood needs to get darker, especially the upper area, because the fire is touching more the side area of the log, not the upper. And the leg is going to cast a shadow around the tree log. And I see that everything has a lot of snow around. Okay, now that's a nerd moment. To do a campfire, we remove all of the snow to be able to do a campfire that will not blah blah. So here would be all dirt. All dirt. And the snow around will be already melting a little bit, because no snow can resist this. And you could even add some few rocks here to truly show like, hey, there's a lot of stuff happening here. And show that the snow has levels, like it's not perfect. And sometimes we even forget that if we are reinforcing certain places light, we should also reinforce certain places shadows. Tell me, if we have a campfire, is there going to be shadow casted around the characters? Yes, of course, and that's what I did. I did some shadows being casted around them. I did some shadows being casted close to them, far away from them. And that changes so much how people are going to perceive the drawing, the depth of the artwork, how cute or cozy a certain scene is. All of those details is a must-do for us. And remember what I said, that the light's coming very far away. So yeah, it's going to create a ring light around the trees, not around, in the corner of the trees. And remember, at first we may think, hey, this is such a small detail, I'm never going to forget. But the more you do it and do it again, the more it's going to be fixated inside of your head, and it's going to turn into something easy. I promise you, the first day you learn to walk, neither I remember mine, but I'm sure I fell down, and I fell down again and again. It is your case. We all fell down again, but we kept getting up until we are here just walking. Nice walking. Maybe crumbled, maybe a little bit crazy walking, but it's still walking. And that's the best part of it. And you could make some snow falling down. Like, this could become even more romantic. Like, I'm feeling a little bit of cold, come close to me. So from this artwork feedback, I want you to remember the very small changes that we think, it's going to change nothing, it's going to change nothing. And then we go look at it and think, wow, we did change a lot. We did a lot of change. I reinforced shadows in the main characters, contrast in them, and all of that turned the drawing even more fantastic and amazing and carrying the attention to the right place, which is both characters being so shy that they are together in this place. Oh, so cute. Shipping, I'm shipping, I ship them so much. And now for the last one. This one is for you guys that struggle with gesture. This one is for you guys that struggle with drawing bodies, doing strong action. I mean fighting, guys, fighting. And by fighting, I truly meant that. This is a fighting thing. I even did the pose myself, trying to kick the air to go like, hey, where is my leg going? Oh, okay, my leg is going right here. Nice. And here, in this specific part, I'm teaching how you can get any pose very fast and easy. Very easy mode. First, you gotta draw the very same pose you want in stick mode. That's right, stick. Because in stickman, you don't have the tails to take out your attention, to destroy your attention. No. You can just focus in what truly matters. We are going to save time. We are going to prove even faster. So please do that small sketch stickman style just to see, hey, legs going here, body's going this way. Okay, now I understand. We can already see the difference here. From this to this. And you can do the pose yourself. Don't be afraid to get up. I know getting up from the chair may be hard. Get up from the chair, and if you're in your bed, get up from the bed and do the pose. Don't be shy. Go there and do the pose. We gotta move our bodies. Sedentary lifestyle is not that great. Oh, you met? No, it's not that great. Not great. The opening depends on how high you're kicking. Normally, you will not get that close to make the kick like this. So once you have the stickman, you go like, oh, okay, maybe I do need to change my artwork. And normally when you're fighting, always the fighter will have one leg frontally, another one the back. And you gotta have a very solid foundation of where your legs are. So yeah, now that you have the stickman base, now you go for it. Abs are going to be contracting, by the way. Whenever you're punching, your abs are so strongly contracting. So. After you do the stickman pose, you're gonna go like, oh, I understand much more. It's going to be your map, which you're going to use that to again and again check it. So you go, oh, okay, feet's touching this area of the face. Oh, okay, body, torso is rotating completely to the side. Oh, okay, torso is a little bit more close. Oh, okay, torso is a little bit more far away. Those small little things are going to get you 1% closer to your goal. And it's not about getting 100% close to your goal. It's about the 1%. Champs, it took me a long time to notice that the fastest route is the slowest one. Is the slowest one that people consider to be the slowest one. For me, it's the fastest, which is just a little bit. Again. When drawing gesture and pose, use reference and try it. Try again. Maybe not today. Try again tomorrow. You're gonna notice that just by sleeping and letting our brain process everything, it's going to turn out a little bit easier. The gains are in the small part. The muscle gain, as example, it's in the small part. It's little by little every day. You're not going to gain muscle crazily in 1 month. It's little by little, and also your joints, they are becoming better, and also your tendons, they are becoming stronger. Your cardiovascular system, it's becoming stronger. It's the same as drawing. You may not see the improvement right there, but your memory is becoming better. Your muscle memory is becoming better. Your hand movements are becoming more loose. Your eyes are getting trained into, oh, okay, I know how this scene works. It's very small changes, almost imperceptible to our eyes, but they are the ones that make the biggest change. So when the leg is going up, the knee is going to rotate internally, so it's trying to cut the opponent. So you're not going to see exactly this side right here like this. We are going to see here the knee. Yeah, that's right, the knee. So whenever you are fighting, your whole body gonna change its movement, gonna rotate, and trying to find that rotation can be hard, so please always use reference. And not only reference, because I'm always saying that if you're fighting, if you're kicking, try to see videos like where does the athlete, the fighter wants the kick to land, which part of the leg it's going to land, and if it's a punch, which area of the punch should it be touching the enemy, the rival, the other fighter. You gotta think of all of those details, because sometimes we may think, bro, that's too close, bro, that is too far. The other arm would go even like frontally, like, yeah. The glove would go like this. Like he truly took that hit. He took that hit. Belly probably contracting too, because to take a hit, you gotta do a lot of effort, like a lot of effort. Normally when we are receiving the hit, if it's not the arm trying to block it, it could be the leg going a little bit upwards. So we could see the leg of this character trying to get up, like, what is happening? Oh, damn, we could totally make his body stretching, like taking the hit. This would be so dramatic. That's not what could happen. But why not? It looks so dramatic. Let's do it. Hey champs, comment down below which one you like the most, before or after. And if you would like me to help you in your art journey, link in the description for my art course and mentorship. Thank you for everything. You're amazing. All the love, all the peace, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye bye.